An Albert Lee teen was honored this afternoon for helping her loved ones escape a fire. KIMT News 3's Anthony Monzon takes us through the life-saving work, earning the 14-year-old a Distinguished Citizen Award.
Well, it was a pretty standard Friday afternoon for most teenagers here in Albert Lee, but for one student, she heard the school bell ring, got on the bus, and hopped over here to Albert Lee Fire and Rescue, where she was recognized for her heroic actions that first responders say may have saved the lives of her family members and one of her friends. It was an early Saturday morning after a sleepover when 14-year-old Kalia Ann Calderon-Medrano felt a nudge. Her mother, Rosa, had woken her up to make sure she would watch over her one-year-old sister Courtney before leaving for work at 6 a.m. As Kalia struggled to fall back asleep, she heard popping and crackling coming from her bedroom. Then there was smoke.
I started sniffing and I'm like, what's that smell? So I got up and I went to my room because that's where like all the smoke was coming from. And I seen that like all my curtain and like half my wall was on fire.
That's when Kalia sprung into action.
I ran into my mom's room. I woke up my friend and I grabbed my sister. And I'm like, there's a fire, we gotta go.
Baby sister in arms, Kalia and her friend made their way out of the burning home, calling Rosa and 911 in the bitter January cold.
She was on the phone with me and she said, Mom, the house is on fire. And I said, grab water, throw it on there. And she said, Mom, it's a big fire. She was out there with no shoes, athlete shorts and a sports bra. My one-year-old had a long sleeve shirt on and a diaper.
There was little to be salvaged after the fire. The Calderon-Medrano's home, clothing, and family heirlooms turned to ashes. But as the dust settled, a sense of pride in Kalia's life-saving actions took root, from family members and neighbors to the team at Albert Lee Fire Rescue that put down the flames.
I would like to present a Distinguished Citizens Award for your life-saving efforts.
She's a very honorable good woman, and she really doesn't. I don't think it's registered. I think getting this award or this little certificate is definitely kind of made her registered, and seeing that it is a big deal. I keep saying over and over again that even with me being in that situation, I can't honestly say that I would have reacted as quickly as she did. So I'm very, very proud of her.
Kalia shares lessons from school and TV shows helped her react in the heat of the moment, but at the time, she was mostly focused on keeping those close to her safe. As for how she plans to celebrate today's big honor,
me and my friend are still friends, and I'm actually gonna go over to her house after this.
In Albert Lee, Anthony Monzon, KIMT News 3.
Good job. Now, the family has been living in temporary housing since that fire, but plans to move into a new home within the coming weeks. However, the family is still in need of some support, so we put a link to the family's GoFundMe page with this story on our website, KIMT.com, if you'd like to help them out.